Yo, what's up guys? This is Felix from Giant Lifestyle. So I just wanted to make this video. I haven't really been making too many videos because YouTube, I just do it to express my thoughts and my ideas. It's not like a career for me, and I don't make any money from it. So I want to improve my content and start upping my content, which I will. But for now, I'll just drop videos whenever I get a chance or an idea I really want to share with you guys. But I just wanted to talk about like a feeling that is really an awesome feeling. So um, when you start to go after your dreams, whatever you want to be, whether you want to like do business or whether you want to become somebody in music, whether you want to be a comedian, whether you want to be a YouTuber, everybody will laugh at you and tell you you can't do it. And that's not because they don't think you can do it. That's because they know that they can't do it, or they know that they should be doing it. For example, when I first dropped out of college to start wholesaling real estate, um, which I don't do anymore, but I did, do a few deals. But I'm gonna, well, back to the reason why I haven't been doing YouTube too much is because I'm working on setting up a cash flow, and that's different than just like a business. The reason I say cash flow is because I had a pretty successful medical commodity business, but it wasn't cash flowing. It was I got I made all my money from basically capital gains. So every month I'd make like 5 to 10,000, but I had to do and I think the most I made was like just around 15,000 in 1 month. But it wasn't there was no real way to put it on autopilot where it could just come in. I always had to keep going out there. I had a little team, but um, if I could go into like how the business was set up, but there was a lot of flaws to it. It was totally legit. The idea behind it was there's these products that are at every local pharmacy. If you go to your pharmacy, and I'm not going to get into it fully, but if you go to your pharmacy, there are these products for that you could buy over the counter, and you can buy and resell them. And people get them for this certain disease. You could buy and resell them back to the pharmacy or big name distributors. Well, like I didn't have it's just a there's a lot of flaws to it. I was making money, but even though I had a team, there's a lot of flaws to the business model. Anyway, I'm working on setting up another business, and I took a lot of the money that I made from there, kind of stacked it up, so I have time and some leverage to build this up while I don't do that anymore. I still like get a little cash flow, but I made majority like just sold off my clients to somebody else because a lot of flaws. But anyway, um, so like one of the best feelings is that you can lips are still chapped, even though I'm off this medicine, but they're definitely getting more unchapped. Anyway, one of the best feeling is the feeling that you did something when somebody told you no. Like when I said, when I first started to do real estate, and I'm gonna get back into real estate, but I'm gonna get back into the landlording side because my homie, he actually buys properties pretty regularly, and he fixes them up and then rents them out. So when I build up this new stream, then I'll take money and start partnering with him so I could become a landlord, because that's like the name of the game, because people always need a place to live. But one of the best feelings ever, and it doesn't matter what you're doing, is when somebody tells you no and then you don't say nothing, you move in silence and you fucking achieve that shit. I literally remember my sister, and I love my sister to death. I got a great relationship with her, but when I first started doing real estate, she told me, well, what if everything you're doing doesn't work? And I said, all right, no problem, no problem. Like I wasn't gonna argue. I just moved in silence, and 11 months later I closed the deal, and they'll be happy for you, but it's the reason they say that is because they don't fucking think they could do it. And that feeling is the feeling that fucking drives me. There's so many fucking people who have doubted me and laughed at me and told me my shit won't work. Even your own family won't believe in you, and that's the sad truth. I mean, I would say the person in my family that believes in me the most is probably my mother. But people really only believe in you when they see results, which is, I understand. But the worst thing you want to do is doubt somebody who has a potential to make it fucking big. Because when you make it big, you really remember who was there when you didn't have shit. I can really only think of two people who believe in me right now. And I've done some things, I've made some successes so far, but I haven't done nearly what I want to do. And that's the feeling that drives me the most. Like, I can't wait to show those people that I used to play basketball with, who I used to play Xbox with, like, yo, I fucking did it, dude. I told you I was gonna do this shit. And like, and then you know how you always know how it goes. You hear it in movies, you hear it in songs, you hear stories about it. They all come back. They all come crawling back saying, yo, I always knew you could do it. I don't want to hear that shit. Even if you did think you can, even if you did think I could do it, where were you when I didn't have shit? So that's one of the things that drives me, like, more than anything, because I just can't wait to show. And another thing is, I don't announce my moves. I did that in the beginning. I would, tell my family, like, look, this is what I'm gonna do. When my mom or my dad asked me, yo, what you doing? Running around. That's all I say. I just tell them I'm running around. I don't tell my moves, because when you tell people your goals, the shit's you literally, I feel like the shit takes longer to get. Just don't tell them what you're doing. Write your ideas and your goals down every day, and just move in silence. Don't post it on Instagram. You can have a little YouTube channel. I don't mind having a YouTube channel, but I was just thinking yesterday, like, would I want a YouTube channel with millions of subscribers? I don't think so. Like, I like to move in silence. A lot of people, they like to talk a big game and what they're doing, and make these announcements. Not me, man. I just want to move in silence, and when I get the shit popping, you'll see. My boy always says the only thing that will get people asking what you're doing is when your lifestyle changes. When you roll up in a Ferrari, they're like, yo, what the fuck is Felix doing? He's got to be doing something. When your lifestyle changes, then they'll be like, yo, how'd you do it? And that's all you need. So that's one thing that just keeps me pushing every day. The fact that a lot of people in my life has told me that I couldn't do it. But if I were to go to college, they'd be rooting for me. But when I try and chase my dreams and go the other way, then they doubt me. So that's just one of my ideas today. See you guys later.